Unity to me means embracing the diversity that we find ourselves a part of.
Unidos, right? To me, unity is being able to be a part of something bigger than us, bigger than City College itself.
Unity is a word that you don't do anything alone, that you have a group of people who are in for a greater purpose, and that purpose is to help our students.
Unity has that root word of uning, which means one. But funny enough, it encompasses a deeper, broader, more complex thing or concept wherein it's everybody together, and then that's what makes you one. So unity is all about community. It's about coming together.
To not only tolerate, but to really embrace who we are, how we come together, how we work together, how we resolve differences, and how we make things happen, and how can we achieve goals, and how can we really serve our community, and how can we really work in a united way to make sure that we don't forget the things and forget the people, forget the marginalized populations that we're here to serve.
Service is an action, and I think that if we think about what unity should mean, it's really kind of focusing on the service as that process and developing unity in that way.
It's a way to showcase how you resemble or you can make a difference in someone, and it's a way to also work with other people, right? Sometimes we have to be present and in different conversations while they may be hard, right? But this is also one of the skills that we want our students to have, that they can be present, they can sit at the table, right? They can make a difference in their own lives by just sitting at the table, listening, and just sharing their stories and their responses.
It all comes from just a place of civility, which is a place that I think our society is being pulled farther and farther from as we live in this highly divisive political era that we're in. Really, unity to me means being able to come to the table together and hash out our differences and lay out our priorities as wholly and really as possible, and recognizing the priorities of whoever else is sitting across the table from us, and trying to find a place to reconcile those two.
To make sure that the college is accessible to any of the students who want to come to City College, and a place where if I don't know something, I know who to call and who will be able to support the student.
We need to be united in our departments, with our students, with our employers, with our community members, because we all working with the same group of people. We all have the same goal of getting students prepared for the workforce, getting students educated, getting employers, they're supplying a good workforce, and enriching people's lives.
Our program is just so inviting for everyone, and we don't care who you are or where you come from. It's just like, it's just one of those type of trades where everyone's invited.
Unity means a lot, doing a lot, especially when we working together, doing recycling work and working with others as a team.
I think part of it is really thinking about how we communicate with each other, how we listen to each other, how we create space for each other, and are very intentional about that work.
No matter what race we are, no matter our age, sexual orientation, whatever it may be, at the end of the day, we're all one human race.
When we talk about it in landscape design, it's some kind of a thread that follows and pulls everything together. So the landscape, the design is cohesive, and it looks like it's all tied together, like a tapestry or a weaving that you would do. And it could be something conceptual, thematic, like these are all California native plants that you used. Or it could be something broader than that, which encompasses color and people and cultures and everything else. So as a word, then the unity seems imperative in terms of when you're working in the garden, you have to realize that Mother Nature rules everything, but between you and nature and your work in the land, what ties it together, that you're not separate, that there's a unity involved, and that's what you're trying to achieve. That's what you're trying to be. Somewhere in the middle, just like any old worm or snake or caterpillar or anything like that, you're part of it, but you're working in conjunction with in this dynamic system. And that's the beauty, that's the fun of it, that you're not separate from the universe and the earth itself, that you're part of it.
Here we are, absolute miracles of existence in a universe where it seems like the laws of physics were fine-tuned to somehow make it possible for a natural and understandable sequence of events to lead to the development of brains so complex they can be self-aware enough to look around and ask, wow, how did all this get here? I feel that all of the 7.5 billion people on the planet, I wish I could bring them to that same wonder with me, because one of the biggest wonders of my existence is how it came to be. And astronomy really looks to explicitly answer those questions, at least from the universe as it started with the laws of physics that it has. Beyond that, it may be more philosophy, metaphysics, something else, but who knows where the next boundary is going to be for human understanding. And questions that seem unanswerable, often have been dismissed as unanswerable, turn out to be answerable after all.
We are all one, and we're all humans. We only have one planet. And without this planet, and without coming together, unified, we'll never be able to recreate another planet.